Okay, there were some details. There were some details that we do need to look at. So, they, of course, were going to Northrend. Death Knights. They are available to both factions at level 55. While Death Knights are limited to one per server and do require a level 55 character on that server to create in Wrath Classic, we will be bypassing that requirement for a player's first Death Knight. So, we will be able to make Death Knights from the get-go. We will not need to have a character at level 55 in order to make a Death Knight. You cannot explain to people what AV is going to be like the first week when it's oops all Death Knights. Well, that's how it was back then. Alterac Valley and all Battlegrounds back when Wrath first dropped was oops all Death Knights. Like, it was all oops all Death Knights. Yeah. Honestly, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with them just letting people have Death Knights. Like, I'm fine with it. I'm personally fine with it. Yeah, of course, inscription, achievements. Relive 5-player dungeons as Jul Narub, Culling of Stratholme, Naxxramas as 25 and 10-player. Those are so much easier to manage. Those are so much easier to manage. Included in the sub. Additionally, want to provide a better experience for... Okay. I already know what's coming. Level 70 boost. Look. We knew it was coming. We knew. Loved your reaction to the Dragonflight cinematic. Thank you. We knew it was coming. Not surprised. I'm not surprised either. Still sucks. Yes, it does. Look. I'm not happy about it either. Let's see. Level cap will be increased to 80. We're introducing a level 70 boost. For those that didn't play Burning Crusade Classic but wish to play Wrath with their friends or explore Northrend, the boost will be available one per account. And can be used on any class except Death Knights. So while I don't like it, it is one per account. It won't stop people from making multiple accounts. And Mike, look, I really hope that they put in extra defenses and moderation against bots, because this will invite a bot problem. That's the biggest thing. Look, I play Final Fantasy 14. People boost jobs in that one too. And even though I personally think they're depriving themselves of something. But my thing is this. The biggest thing I'm worried about is I really want them to put in better moderation and handling of bots. Because bots took over for the longest time, Vanilla Classic and TVC Classic. Like, the bots ran rampant on those. And I'm like, please don't let Wrath be ruined by this. If you're going to open these floodgates with the boosting, then you better have people ready there to deal with these bots. Like, deal with the bots so it doesn't ruin the player experience. You know? Like, deal with them. For the love of God, deal with them, you know? And like I said, it is one per account, and you cannot use it on Death Knight. You want to use that Death Knight, level the damn thing. So, you know, it is what it is. What? No Dungeon Finder. People rediscovering Wrath of the Lich King Classic won't find looking for dungeon feature originally added in patch 3.3.5. I remember that. We've heard from our Classic community that the importance of social bonds is a big part of what makes Classic their game of choice, and we agree. Okay. To be fair, when Wrath launched, as it says in this description, when Wrath launched, there was no Dungeon Finder. This was not added until later. If you're like me, and you were there at the launch of Wrath, you didn't have a dungeon finder. You still had to get friends together and literally walk to and go into the dungeon or get teleported via the meeting stone. This is a big debate right now. I'm sure it is. And I'm sure some people are complaining, well, now people aren't going to want to group up. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, because look, the problem, looking for dungeon wasn't the problem. And when people were pissing and moaning about it. Looking for dungeon was not the problem. It was people that had never interacted with each other now being forced together. And that created a hostile environment. It's not the looking for dungeon thing itself. The problem was people. Because they were so used to running with groups of friends, and now they had this easy to use option, but now they were being grouped up with people that they had never met before because they were so used to being in their little bubble of friends with their guild, and now they're being exposed to the other people on their across the game. I was wondering if it was going to be left in or not, because like I said, when Wrath launched, it was not there. Personally, I didn't care then. And I kind of don't care now. It might have a negative impact. It might have a good impact. What's probably going to happen is this. People are either going to love it and they'll leave it alone, or people are going to hate it and they'll put it in. Personal arena rating. Throughout Burning Crusade Classic, our PvP community has made it clear that they prefer the flexibility of rating being personal rather than being tied to a fixed team, so we will be removing arena teams in Wrath Classic. Does that mean no teaming up with friends? No, that's not what it means. Is that going to make a boosting issue? I don't know. No, I don't think that means... I'm trying to read it again. Make clear they prefer the flexibility of rating being personal rather than a fixed team. So we'll be removing arena team. Does this mean, somebody confirm this for me. Does this mean that surely this doesn't mean there's no arena like 2v2, 3v3. Surely that doesn't mean this. Yeah, I think what it just means is that you can still team up, it just won't impact your personal rating. Right. I'm pretty sure that wording is a little weird there. Just a personal rating, not a team rating. Okay, yeah. They're just using personal ratings and not team ratings, which honestly, that's a little better. Yeah, your PvP rating was tied to a team instead of being yours only. And honestly, that's kind of how it should be. I think this is a good thing. Because I can't really see any negatives to this. I can't really see any I don't think boosting will affect it all that much. I don't think it will. I can't think of a reason why it would. Barbershop improvements. In the year since the Barbershop was first added in Wrath, and it was, WoW has added additional customization options, including some that originally were only available as paid services. Yep. We're going to incorporate all those improvements in Wrath Classic rather than reverting to the authentic 2008 behavior. Oh, so the customizable paid options that were in WoW will just be in the game. Kind of like how they did with retail. Good. So yeah, pretty much aside from these two things right here being the most controversial, the level 70 boost and the no dungeon finder, really those are the only two things of controversy that I'm seeing here. The thing is with the level 70 boost, like I said, y'all, we knew that was coming. Y'all, we knew they were gonna do it. We knew they were gonna do it. We knew they were gonna do it. So I mean, what can you do? You know, and my thing is this: I'm not concerned of people doing it, because you know why? Because people are people, and y'all are grown-ass adults, and y'all can make the grown-ass adult decision, do you want to spend the money on it or not? You know? And I know they'll probably tempt people with it, and I know there's people that are not gonna like. I personally don't like it, but you know what? Grown-ass adults can make grown-ass adult decisions. If you want to spend money on it, that's your business. If you don't, that's your business. My only thing I want them to be ready for is handling bots that will abuse this, just like they did in TVC Classic. Like Blizzard, I'm being serious here. Blizzard, for the love of God, and I don't know, they'll probably never see this video, but Blizzard, for the love of God, you better have extra defenses in place and measures to deal with freaking bots that will abuse the boosting system. And then I see people that will, like I said, the No Dungeon Finder. I see people that I've already heard of some divisive statements over that. So with that one, we'll just have to see it live. If people are happy with it, neat. If they're not, they'll probably throw it in there. So there's that. Overall, I'm playing Wrath Classic. Yes, sir.